May 22nd, 2024. Okay. Yesterday I was in Alliance. I went to Myers. One of those idiots in there. He went to call me a dirty word. The guy's like, don't do that. I talked to the police. They said that church is just running around making stuff up on her. And they're the ones having him do it. Don't say a word to her. She's not. Okay? Well, I put up on my Facebook that in May or June of 19, some guy was on the phone with one of them. He made up a case to watch before. It was all made up. Everything was made up and starts laughing. Okay? He did what to her? And started laughing. She must really like him. And was giggling how this whole thing is a big scam. Okay? It's all made up. It's a con. Like they said, it's a bet between two gentlemen. One bet he could be so cruel he could push her to suicide. The other one said that he could make her give up everything in life and have everybody participate in it. The hate crime. Okay? They're fighting over this area. They're drug lords. Later on, they said one of them is banking. That's all world thing of betting. Everything that nobody will do the right thing. He banked everything on it. Okay, so everybody go online, report this. Because when you do the right thing, his control over this area of drug trading and human trafficking, he has to go somewhere else. Him and his imps. They were talking about him in Myers and North Canton. The one drug lord that bet everything that no one to do the right thing was having all his people harass her, that all those people work for him. Do you know why? Because the person's trapped when nobody will be honest and good. And the doors of freedom open up when everybody does the right thing. The money comes in from the case. I can start my new life. And everybody stop repeating a lie. See, that's where Keith said that's a way of destroying people 5 years ago. They were taking where people uploaded videos to Facebook. They were taking words out of other sentences, taping back over it, and it made you look like you were saying something you didn't. Photoshopping videos or pictures so they look dirty, and then run around telling everyone the same lie, and everybody believed it, and people had to move out of areas, or they destroyed them, and it was nothing but a scam to destroy that person. It was on Facebook over 5 years ago. They were using it. See what I mean? These people are more vile. They're drug beating, raping people, and human trafficking them out of their home. I was yesterday where my client's staying. I walked out and some lady said, I feel bad about everything. I found out nothing was ever said about her. And looked it up where they even told them they made everything up on her. And it was just a scam. Told everybody to leave her alone. It's like, you're slow, right? 2 guys showed up, look like my son Joshy. They have the brown hair, brown beard, tall, 30s, white guys, okay? Walking around, said that thing about the drug lords. They showed up in Walmart 62, other places. They showed up in Louisville 19. Told everybody this is just a big scam. Okay? Here it is, 5.5 years later, and people are harassing me. Oh, and the same stupid scam. It was on the Portage County Sheriff's thing. The people up there, they're still scamming them. They sent out letters from the courthouse that they were accused, not found guilty, accused of being a sex offender. And they because they were accused, they didn't register. And they were to pay an $80,000 fine with a 15% surcharge. Had Judge Paul, looked like Judge Paul signed it. It's a scam. Okay, for people, and when you honestly think about it, and then people realize how stupid they're being, if someone puts an accusation, okay, against you, it's just hearsay. You don't know if that person's getting even with someone. You don't know if they're trying to steal from them. You don't know anything. It's just words. It means nothing. Until they actually look into it and actually find that person guilty or evidence against them. They can't find them guilty. Evidence against them. Okay? They have to go to the prosecutor's office to get a judge to sign an arrest warrant underneath the accusations of this. Then they have to be brought in front of the judge with the prosecutor, a defense attorney, where you get charges placed on you. Then you can either plead guilty and pay a fine bail, or you go to trial and found innocent or guilty there. You just don't get charges because you're accused of something. You guys know better. They told these idiot people that they took their non-admissible stocking tapes where they admitted they photoshopped washing and were had all the signs of being drugged, being raped by a doctor. Okay? That they actually had drugged me and told me to say stuff in their non-admissible stocking tapes. Entered it in court. Nobody told me. Found me guilty. Nobody told me. And I have charges and nobody told me. And you fell for that? When I hadn't even been, and that no one questioned me. They did it all behind my back. And people fell for that. You have a right to remain quiet. You have a right to an attorney. You have a right to privacy. You have a freedom of speech. People, we live in the United States of America. Like that lady said, outside where my client was saying, I found out nobody ever said a word about her. They even told them they made everything up on her. The whole thing was made up before. They said it's some drug lord having all these people do this to her. So why don't everybody go online, NSA, drop down OIG hotline, that's Inspector General. Send the link to the case. I'm sure they already got it, it's government. And then everything you know on these people, it's an extortion group. They're scamming people out of money. You're getting even with that courthouse. Because where they try to say retired Judge Pete, Judge Timothy, and then Judge Stephen, now they got Judge Paul there. And I thought, who the hell did they put in jail? There's a lot of big drug arrests in 17 and 18. Cartels between Ravenna and Canton. Cartels trying to make the judges look dirty. And the Portage County Sheriffs. And it's a drug cartel doing it. Like they let one police officer in uniform. And Officer Mark over my case, too. It's drug cartel in my home. They've hired the drug cartel. By federal and state laws, him and everybody involved was to be arrested the first day. Dave cannot hire the drug cartel to stalk me and exploit me and my children and my grandchildren. Sell kitty porn of them going potty, the sicko. Me and him in bed, me showering, going to the bathroom, my family and children, my daughter-in-law's using the bathroom. grandchildren using the bathroom. He was to be arrested. And then for sextortion, for photoshopping that washing scene in the shower in the other room, and then having somebody drug, beat, and rape me and human traffic me under drugs. He was to be arrested and everybody involved and drugged up for some kind of fake confession. And I told you, I never seen anybody. I never had anybody in my home. I woke up with marks that looked like injection marks, throwing up, heart racing, massive headache, almost passing out, and a severe swollen personal infection until I couldn't hardly pee. I thought the dirty well water I was showering in was killing me. Come in and wash my hands, make something to eat and drink. Go in and use the bathroom, wash up better. Sit down, take a drink in the room, go dizzy and then black. Wake up a few hours later, run to the bathroom. And that's their fake sodium pentothal reports where you're sleepwalking under day rib trucks. It's not funny the cartels playing scams on people like that and human trafficking and beat and rape them. So the victim doesn't know what happened to him. And you made fun of me. Why? Why? And that agent laughing at me, there's no way in hell he didn't know that wasn't the cartel. Like the police officer in uniform. Karen, we all know it was a cartel in your home before. Nobody else drugs anybody. Their fake sodium pentothal reports. He was to do his sworn duty and nail him to his desk. I'm going to upload this.